guys, it's Kathleen, and today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag 2.0. I was tagged to do this video by Georgina from Georgina Reads, and this tag was originally created by Michael S. Deutsch, so I will link both their channels down below. Question number 1 is, what genre would you like to see more of on Booktube? And there are so many, but to be honest, I would actually like to see a bit of a shift away from YA as a focus. I love YA. YA is in my heart. YA contemporary is generally my favorite genre, but at the same time, I feel like it prevents Booktube from being as accessible as it could be to as many people. I don't think there's anything wrong with, say, having older booktubers or more male booktubers. I think that's actually something that could really add to the community. And I think if we focused on genres that maybe more adults read, so like mystery or science fiction or just general contemporary novels for adults, then I think we could draw a few more people in. But if you want to narrow it down, I think I personally would really like to see more mystery, because I've been more interested in reading mystery recently, and I feel like I want to know that there's a place for that, and I want to feel like there are people who want to interact with that and who will care about it. So that's something I'm keen on seeing more of. I feel like I do also want to see more focus on adult contemporary fiction, because that would probably be my other favorite genre. That's something I'm really leaning towards as well, and I've really read it for years. I've read it pretty much since I was a kid. I would say that I basically grew up on chick lit, or at least my early teen years were formed by it, so I actually think it's a great genre and I want to see more of it. Question number 2 is, what do you think is the best way to make friends on Booktube? And this, to be honest, has a very simple answer, and I think it's just interacting with people, commenting on their videos, liking their videos, letting them know what you thought of something. And you have to say something other than just like, wow, this is great, I also mentioned this in my video, check it out on my channel. Like, really show that you want to participate in the community, show that you want to be there and you want to be their friend, and it will kind of come. One thing that I really regret when it comes to having made my Booktube channel is I feel like I didn't really interact with anybody other than people who commented on my videos, and I wouldn't even watch their videos. I would just like comment and reply to what they said to me, but I wouldn't actually go out there and look at other things. So I think you need to do that. I think you need to check out the people who comment on your videos. I think you need to go and seek out new people. That's something I wish I'd done more of, and it's something I'm going to try to do better in the future. I really want to make more friends on Booktube, so as a side note, just if you want to be Booktube friends, comment below and I'll check out your channel and then we can be friends. But yes, just interacting with people, letting them know you're there and that you're interested in the same things they're interested in, I think that is key. And over time, you'll find people who you have a lot in common with and who you want to be friends with. It'll just happen. Question number 3 is, what do you enjoy most about making Booktube videos? So this, I think, goes back to what I talked about when I first did the Booktube Newbie Tag, but I talked a lot about how I really wanted to talk in depth about the things I love, and that's still my favorite thing. Honestly, just the opportunity to talk and share my thoughts on things I care about, even if I don't think there's going to be a giant audience for it, it can just be very therapeutic to be able to talk about something I care about and to be able to express interest in it and really go into a deeper, in-depth conversation about it than I'd be able to do in my regular life. So that pretty much remains my favorite thing. But the other thing I've discovered I love is just making friends on Booktube, interacting with people and talking about the things you love with other people. That's what my favorite thing is, other than just doing it myself. I love being able to actually have conversations with these things about people and to go more in depth and stuff. I really, really appreciate that when anybody comments and they've read the same thing, when anybody likes your video for whatever reason and they let you know. Like, it's just great to interact with people and to discuss the things you're talking about with them, because it's not nearly as fun if you have no one to talk about it with. Question number 4 is, what do you least look forward to making Booktube videos? And that's honestly just like the preparation of making a Booktube video. I am somebody who takes a lot of time to actually get myself to stand up, not sit down, but stand up and film a video, because I just put things off. I'm a procrastinator. So it takes a lot for me to actually get myself into the room, get myself sorted, and figure out what I want to say, what I want the video to be about, and actually do it. So that's something I need to work on in the future. But yeah, it's just the feeling of like, I have to put on makeup, I have to fix my hair, I have to make myself look all pretty for Booktube, and then I have to film the video, and it's going to take like half an hour. Oh, so much time, what else am I going to do? Anyway, that's just something that takes a while for me, and I love doing it. Once I'm doing it, that's not the problem, but just getting there is the biggest thing for me, so I definitely do not look forward to that. Question 5 is, what videos other than tags, TBRs, wrap-ups, reviews, and recommendations do you want to see more of on Booktube? So the answer for that to me is that I actually want to see videos about things that aren't only books. I know that that sounds a bit weird because like it's Booktube, but at the same time, when I watch a booktuber, I enjoy hearing their thoughts about things. And beyond that, I want to hear their thoughts about other things. Maybe they talk about things like their personal life, or maybe they talk about issues that matter to them. And I like hearing that. I'm also interested in doing videos about things I'm just personally interested in. So I'm a journalism student, kind of want to make some videos about that and journalism and the state of the world, that kind of thing, and occasional vlogs about my life. And I want to feel like there's an opportunity to do that. I just enjoy hearing about those things, especially if I already like your opinions about books or I am interested in you. I want to hear about your life and I want to hear about your thoughts on other things. Question 6 is, what themes do you want to see more of or less of in books? And for me, this is key: less romance. I want so much less romance. I want a YA contemporary book where the protagonist doesn't have a boyfriend, maybe she's never had a boyfriend, and by the end of the book she doesn't have a boyfriend, or she doesn't have a girlfriend, or whatever. I just really want to see YA books that are minimal on the romance. Same for adult books even. No one needs to get married, no one needs to fall in love. It's not absolutely necessary, so I want to see that. I just finished reading A Darker Shade of Magic and it had virtually no romance, and I loved that. It was such a freaking good book, by the way, and it didn't need romance to improve it. So I think that book is a perfect example of why we need more books without romance and why it's just not necessary overall to have. I'm good with that. Question 7 is, what are some of your booktube goals? And I think this is the thing that's changed most since when I first started. When I first started, I feel like I wanted people to watch my videos and like I wanted to make friends, but I definitely really wanted people to talk to me and to love my personality or whatever. But at this point, I just think I want to make more friends. I want to talk to people and I want to interact with them. So my goal is to just be better in general about interacting with people and getting to know people. I know I'm very busy personally, like I do have a lot of things going on, but I want to really make booktube a priority and make getting to know other booktubers or just users a priority, because I think that matters a lot. It matters to me. I hope it matters to you guys. So that's something I want. It would be cool someday to get 100 subscribers. That's like it's like a little goal for a lot of people, but it's like a goal of mine. I don't know, maybe it'll happen someday. I'm not a very big channel, so we'll see, but that is a goal of mine. But I'm not trying to focus on that anymore. I'm trying to just think about like interacting with people and being myself and making friends, and maybe more subscribers will come with that, maybe it won't, but that's okay either way. Question 8 is, what advice would you give to a booktuber who just started their channel? So I'm going to go back to something I mentioned before, but I'm going to say interact with people. I think for the first month, like I said before, first month to 2 months, I didn't even interact with people very much. I would reply to their comments, but not go check out their channels. I would not really seek out new people to interact with. And you have to realize they don't just come to you. You have to go to them. I would say definitely make interaction and talking to people a priority in your channel. Definitely do that from the start, because I think it's really important and it'll make your time on BookTube a lot more enjoyable. Also, don't freak out if you don't have 1 million subscribers just yet, because that's okay. As long as you're having fun, then that's what really matters. Don't hold yourself to what other people have accomplished, because you're going to accomplish something completely different. And you might not be the biggest success in the world, but that's fine. Don't worry about it, and don't worry if you don't have the best equipment. Don't worry about if you have bad sound or bad lighting, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as you're enjoying it. Question 9 is, what are some qualities you look for in other booktubers? I feel like I look for people who have just interesting thoughts about books. You don't necessarily need to be the funniest booktuber around for me to want to watch your videos. I just want to watch somebody who has some interesting things to say. I mean, don't talk in a monotone, because do. If you talk in monotone, that's fine. But yeah, sure, maybe I'm less likely to watch as many of that person's videos. But I think I just look for people who have some energy to them, show their personality, and act like themselves, and have interesting things to say. That's all there really is to it. I follow lots of booktubers who I don't think are like the funniest people ever, but I really enjoy their videos anyway. So yeah, people who are just themselves on camera and who have something original, interesting to say about books. Question 10 is, what are some facts that other booktubers might not know about you? I don't think I have that many interesting facts, to be honest. I'm the worst person when it comes to interesting facts, because my interesting facts are either really weird or really like normal and mundane. That was the Booktube Newbie Tag 2.0. For this tag, I'm going to be tagging Mike and Becca from Books and Looks and Kristen from Kristen's Library. If you guys would like to do this tag, then please do so. And as well, I tag anybody watching this who might want to do it. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, hit subscribe. I upload videos every Tuesday and Friday. But in the meantime, I will see you guys next time. Bye!